As I stated in a previous post, my beef is with our government, the way they treat us consumers and taxpayers. We bailed the airline industry out, as you may or may not recall, if you're a a Democrat up under a rock, you probably don't know this about the billions of dollars that were spent for the airline industry. And the only thing they give us in return was e-credits. But when it comes to a minor, as in my two grandkids, I can't use their credits. They have to use them, even though I paid for them. Is that not strange? So, and actually, for them to use those credits, it's going to force me or my grandkids' parents to plan a trip and spend more money to be able to use e-credits. Otherwise, I lose them. It's totally ridiculous. Our Congress is allowing these businesses to get away with just raping the taxpayers. Yet, I have filed a complaint with Delta. Yet, I have heard nothing. I filed a complaint with Lindsey Graham and got the typical Rhino Republican letter, which is typical BS. I'm waiting to hear something from Joe Wilson's office. He's about the only one that I would trust to do anything. He was very helpful with a fight against the IRS. And, we'll see. But in the meantime, I said, the heck with the credits. I'm starting to fly American Airlines. What's the point? Well, they may have the same policy, but however, at least I will not spend no more money with Delta. Them days are over with. Vocal CEO that wants to complain about the voting laws in Georgia, requiring an ID. Yet, I believe they require an ID to fly. I think you got to show an ID when you check in. Yet, I don't recall anybody from Delta squawking about that. So, it's time for Americans to take note of what our Congress is doing and frivolously dishing out money. And, here we go again. I'm going to lose over, like $370 with Delta Airlines, plus my tax dollars went to bail them out. And it's a no-win situation for the taxpayers and the consumers. So my advice to you is, A, don't fly unless you absolutely have to, and be careful what airline you choose to fly with.